Live.
Okay.
Just don't touch anything. You're live. Start talking.
Oh yeah, Craig, we all need a beer. Okay. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. I think I'm live now. We'll see who gets in here. I should have got me another beer before I sat down. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this.
Just give it here. I'll do it.
I got a Facebook app.
Just talk.
Ain't nobody to talk to. Craig went to get a beer. It's just me and you in here.
You've got 5 people watching.
Well, we had 3. It was just me and you. So if anybody's in here and can see me or hear me, just say hello. Type 1, 3, 69, my favorite number. I don't care. Okay. Still not seeing anybody in here. Here we go. Here. In for the grill. What's up, man? Canadian Jim. Hey, buddy. What's up? Feels like Canada down here now, man. Winter's done come back to us. There you go, Scotty. It's just cold here, man. Hell. Hey, Kent. What's up, man? Cold as hell here. I'll tell you. It's supposed to be in the low 30s tonight. FFSK. FPSK. Sorry about that. What's up, man? So, anyways, that's my 3rd live stream. Let's see what we can do tonight. I don't know what. Talk about the weather, but it's too damn depressing. Hey, Ronnie. Thank you, buddy. Ron, hey, what's up, man? I hope y'all was safe down south in them storms. I hope nobody got messed up too bad. Jason, what's up, man?
Who's in for the grill?
Scotty, he's from Canada. Another Canadian. We like our Canadians. Oh, hey, Gregor. I know, man. It's just too damn cold for me, dude. I hate the damn stuff. I'm waiting for summer and 100 degrees. Josh and Babe, hey there. I got both of you or just one of you? I would say both. Since Babe ain't cutting no hair right now. So anyways. Terry's got a rare night off tonight. And I was going to try to get her in there tonight. But she's sound asleep in there. I tried waking her up. But so anyways, it is what it is. If she gets up, we may try to get her in here. She had to go to some stupid class today, and she's not used to this daytime stuff. So she came home, ate a bowl of chili, and went to bed. So, Jason, we had mussels and bone marrow. That's what me and Zachary had. Terry had leftover ribs from the day before. Yeah, Jeffrey, I know I got bad in places in Mississippi. I've seen that. I know, Skinner. Man, it was nice here last week. Now all of a sudden, it feels like it wants to snow. But yeah, Saturday I smoked a couple of racks of ribs, and I used a rub that my buddy Lee down there in Mississippi gives me, and or he brings up, sends it to me, whatever, on one rack, and I use Kent's Sweet Heat on the other rack. And I finished off the last 2 bones this morning. that had Kent's Rub on there, and man, those things had a bit of a bite to them. I think that flavor just set in over 2 days. But they were damn tasty though. And then me and Zachary ate mussels and bone marrow Sunday.
That we did.
So
Hey, cheers, everybody.
Zachary just drank about 1/3 of a bottle of Buffalo Trace. I don't know.
Buffalo Trace, and I got a backup bottle of Elijah Craig in there waiting on me.
Yeah, so, anyways, so that's what we're doing tonight. Sorry, Charlie, I don't eat chow mein. I'm sorry, I ain't doing that, Scotty. Jeremiah, I got lots of them. Trust me. Hobo, look at Hobo stepping up. Damn, dude. Appreciate that, man. Jesus Christ. So I can go buy him another bottle of Buffalo shit now. What was you drinking the other day?
Which time?
I don't know. He's been drinking some fancy ass bourbon since he got here. Jesus Christ. I can't do that stuff, man.
Yeah, Daddy, I tried both the commissary and the sweet heat. I don't know which one was which. I just ate them. I got up for breakfast yesterday and just cut off some rib meat off of one of them and made me a rib meat omelet with some cheddar cheese and some salsa I found at the store the other day that's got great flavor and a shit ton of heat to it.
Yeah, Gregor, we're using that Uncle Steve's for sure here. The old lady loves that gator shake, man. She just fucking loves that gator shake. Oh. I need a beer. Go get your bottle and get me a beer.
Well, I am not your bartender. So apparently I don't have to play bartender tonight, and he's getting his own beer. So cheers, everybody. I hope he's grabbing my bottle of bourbon. You lazy motherfucker.
I got 2 beers.
And no bourbon.
I only got 2 hands.
Your mouth is big enough to fucking put one of them in it.
I got 2 beers, so I don't have to get up for a while. Josh, your tenderloin turned out really nice looking the other day, man. That was sweet. Every week. Switchblade used to be Country Club malt liquor, I think it was.
Country Club.
We got that when I was stationed in Arkansas. And then they quit making Country Club. I know me and my buddy Donnie, he was a brother from Philadelphia. And we go into the club and Donnie'd order a 5-1 and Coke and a Country Club. And he'd sit there pounding them things all night long. Country Club was pretty good brew too, I think. Yeah, Josh, I bet that was amazing. I know it friggin' looked awesome. So, but anyways, I made about a 70-gallon pot of chili today. Okay, Kent, I won't say anything about it. But I'll tell you privately, that's some fucking good stuff, man. I like that. Yeah, Zachary got home and now he's had these different bourbons in the house. So now he's trying to teach Cherry how to drink this expensive shit.
Well,
like, Jesus Christ.
Hobo, She has talked nothing about anything but that bottle of Elijah Craig that you left about 2 Labor Days ago when I met you. So, in the spirit of such occasions, I got me a fifth of small batch here.
Mad Dog.
Hobo.
Uh,
Cheers.
Mad Dog. It had to have beans because I live with Terry, man. Terry's got to have beans in her chili. Good to see you around, Mad Dog. If y'all don't know Mad Dog, you should. If you ever watched Moonshine's videos years ago, he was on a lot of Moonshine's videos. Well, you couldn't see him, but he was in there. And yeah, we've hung out with Mad Dog a couple of times. He's a damn good guy, man. Another one of them old lovable coon asses. So, anyways, gotta love the Cajuns. Ron, me and Karen tried that once. Actually, I think we've done it a couple of times. But I think we both went out and just got the ingredients we wanted to get. Because me and her are so picky when it comes to eating. There's a lot of stuff we're not going to eat. And so you can't just give us a basket of food. I'm sure I could cook it. And, she may be able to cook it. I don't know. But it's something that we're not going to, if you put Brussels sprouts in my basket, I can cook it, but I ain't eating the shit. So, yeah, but we've done something similar to that a couple of times. I hear you, Mad Dog. It's a lot of fun hanging out with you, man. You're too funny.
I think Mom's awake.
Oh, God. Now, me and Zachary was talking about chili earlier, and I said, I prefer no beans, but with Terry, I got to have beans in there. And I said, half the time she wants me to put goddamn macaroni in there.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I prefer beans. Now, there is something to be said about a traditional Texas chili with just chunks of meat, peppers, and tomatoes, but, I grew up in the Midwest and I like beans, and I'm just far enough west of the Midwest where pasta and chili is just sacrilegious.
Yeah, that's pretty wrong, I think. I don't know. But it is what it is. People eat what they want, and I get in trouble a lot of times because I say what I want. I don't care, and especially on Facebook. With my YouTube channel, I've kept it pretty much non-political and almost all cooking. But on Facebook, it's anything goes with me. And somebody was in my food group the other day, and they posted some kind of something they made. It was a vegan dish made with jackfruit, I think it's called. And
jackfruit. Jackfruit, yeah.
And I made a comment about it, and then somebody else made a comment, and this girl got pissy, and she's like, I've been in this group for so long, I can't believe it. People would say something that rude, especially administrator. And I'm like, well, I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just being me. And this is my group. And if you've been in here a while, then I'm going to say what I think. I'm not a vegan, and I ain't eating no fruit. I just ain't eating no fruit. And, it's what it is.
He says that, but as somebody who has had jackfruit tacos, I can bet dollars to donuts I can make this motherfucker some jackfruit tacos without him knowing, and he would never know the difference.
I ain't doing it. If I don't have a piece of meat in my taco, it ain't a taco.
Gregor, thank you.
Well, look at Gregor stepping up now. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a while before we can do that. But I'll tell you what, man, just a couple of doors down, there's 3 or 4 yummies in that house. Yeah. Oh, shit, the old lady's awake now. So, yeah. Terry calls me the neighborhood watch, so I go outside and smoke cigarettes, and I check out the neighborhood. But yeah.
Give me a second to wake up.
Hey, Lep, what's up, man? Glad to see you dropping in on us.
Leprechaun, Slancha.
Yeah, he's up there around Cleveland. He lives in Cleveland, I think. And
at least it's not Detroit, right?
Yeah, this is true. So, anyways, what y'all been doing today, or this weekend, or since last week, or what at all? Anything? Terry keeps telling me I got to cut the grass, and hell, I cut the front yard last week. I mean, shit. I guess I need to get back there and cut the backyard.
Front yard too.
Yeah, I know. I got to cut the front yard again. But anyways, I hate mowing grass. So, anyways, what else is going on? Oh yeah, Cleveland's up. Lep's up in Cleveland. Ron, no, I've never been to Springfield. I've been to St. Louis quite a few times. I've been to Kansas City, but I've never been to Springfield.
I drove through Joplin, Missouri on my way back to Indiana.
Well, there you go.
Stopped at a White Castle at 5:30 in the morning.
Ooh.
Yeah, Skinner, I'm not a gardener. You really don't want me around your plants.
Because he's going to smoke them.
Yeah, I'll smoke them if you get it. No, I'm not a gardener. Although I did have a rosemary bush, a plant, whatever you want to call it.
Rosemary.
I had one, and I actually kept it alive 3 years. And I ate off of it for 3 years. And winter never killed it. It stayed outside the whole time, and it was pretty cool. Oh.
Ron, I have ate White Castle any chance I've ever gotten, and I've had 1,000 people tell me that, and I have never once had any issues with White Castle. Maybe I've got a cast iron stomach, but god damn it, that's not the best burger. I hate pickles. Hate pickles. And that's the only cheeseburger I'll eat a pickle on is a White Castle slider.
And in Zachary's defense, I'm going to have to say, fuck yeah, I'll eat a White Castle with anybody. I always did like White Castles. I remember they built one here 12, 14 years ago. It was our first one here in town.
About 14, 15.
Our only one here in town.
Green Bastard, what's up?
We were living, hey, GB, we were living about 50 miles away from here. And when they opened the White Castle here, we had to drive down here to get Zachary some White Castles. So we come down and got us a sack.
And the last time I visited here, the first thing I wanted was a sack of sliders.
Yeah, I always liked White Castle, and I liked their coffee because their coffee was like my women, black and strong. I mean, my God, they got the strongest, blackest coffee in the world.
It went down the wrong pipe.
GB, I'm loving your unboxing videos, dude. I'm telling you that one today I got a kick out of. But yeah, I'm loving that. I hope you do 1 or 2 of them a week, man. I'm loving that.
Gregor, as somebody who spent 12 years in California, In-N-Out is most definitely decent. Yes, it is. It has a time and a place. I think there are other burger places that are better, but there are some times where you just want a fucking In-N-Out double animal style, and it just hits that spot. Now, I am not a West Coast person that thinks they're the God's gift of burger. I am actually a fan of the habit.
The Habit.
The Habit.
What's that?
It's I think a primarily West Coast burger chain similar to like,
Ruben, what's up, buddy?
Five Guys, but the Habit has the best double cheeseburger in a fast food restaurant I've had. But occasionally, fuck, a double just hits that spot.
What's up, Ruben? Ruben been a long time subscriber of mine. My God, he's been with me from damn near the beginning. Ruben been around for a long time. Jamaica. Well, I'd love to go to Jamaica. That's a funny thing. I used to tell a story. I used to make Mom mad. There was 4 of us kids in a family, and I was the only one born up here in Yankee Land. I was born here in Indiana, and the other 3 were born down in South Florida. But I was always real dark skinned, and the other 3 weren't. And I always liked reggae music. They never liked reggae. And Mom traced our family tree back to the 1600s. And she found us landing in Jamaica and then coming into the United States. But I always said that's why I liked reggae and reefer, because I had Jamaican in me somewhere. Yeah, GB, those I know you ain't gonna keep up with that very long, but I'm having fun with them. I'm having fun with them. Nana Pop, another long-time subscriber. What's up, man? You got that right, Kent. GB be doing it with these unboxings.
Nate Salmon just messaged me.
Yeah.
He's been watching but can't comment for some reason. But
Okay.
he's watching.
So hey, Nate, what's up, man?
He's watching.
Man. I got this on Facebook, I think, and so I don't know. Zachary's on his phone, and
yeah, I'm trying to moderate from his computer and my phone, as well as fielding messages from other people. So
yeah.
Also, I'm half cocked into a bottle of bourbon, so.
Cheers.
What?
I said cheers.
Oh, the peanut gallery spoke up.
What do you mean peanut gallery?
Oh, Gregor, yeah, I remember all sizes. Lids, bags, ounces. Hell, I remember you could get a nickel bag. Hell.
Used to cost a nickel, too.
Hey, David, what's up, man? Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. GB, you're too much, man. Yeah. So I trust everybody's staying safe and healthy during all this bullshit. Staying home and behaving yourselves. I know I ain't doing nothing. I take Terry to work, take Zachary to work, and I go pick them up, and that's about it.
$1.30 a gallon.
Richard, I'll tell you what, that's a cheap ass knife that I got from Farberware, but that's my go-to knife, man.
Hi, Booger.
I haven't seen Booger. Yeah, that's pretty much my go-to knife, man. And Terry got me that set of Wolfgang Puck stainless years ago. And I'll tell you, I wouldn't. There's my booger. I wouldn't give. I wouldn't trade anything for my Wolfgang Puck stainless stuff. And I know you can't get the same quality today that I got back then. I know it ain't gonna be near as heavy. But that big skillet I use, that thing is just unreal. Booger, stay the fuck at home, girl. I got to say that to my booger because she posts that every day on Facebook. Jason, I used to shoot a mean game of pool.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, even Terry even vouched for me for that. I used to be good at pool, but my eyes ain't so good anymore, and so I can't make those cuts. I refuse to bank anything. I cut everything. The shots that were impossible to cut, I'd say I'm gonna cut it somewhere, and people say you can't cut that shot, and I'm like, well, fucking bet me, I'll show you. They put their money down, I'd cut that shot, and they say there's no way you can do that again. Oh yeah, there's a way I can do that again. But not anymore. I don't do anything. Darts I always thought was a stupid game. And the shuffleboard, I just never understood reasoning behind that game. But yeah, I used to love me some pool. And shot a lot of stick, man. Shot a lot of stick in my day.
Oh, I got drunk with you many times you playing pool.
I don't know if any of y'all are pool players. You know anything about professionals?
He ain't a professional and doesn't know shit about it.
What was his name? Steve Varner.
Varner.
Huh?
Steve Varner.
Steve what?
Varner.
Steve Varner or
Jim Verney?
Steve Varner? I think. I don't know. He was a world 9-ball champion.
Jim Verney.
I think it was Steve Varner. That don't sound right. But anyways, he was a world champion 9-ball player. And I used to shoot pool with a guy that was shit, that ain't right.
Ernest Scared Stupid. Ernest Goes to School.
Oh.
No, look his name up on the computer, Terry. I used to shoot pool with a guy, Jim Varner. I don't know. Look up 9-ball champions. Anyways, I used to shoot pool with a guy at the bar that would beat this professional dude 3 out of 5 games every time they played. Nick Varner. Nick Varner was his name. Look up Nick Varner. But he would beat Nick Varner 3 out of 5 times that he played. And I used to go to the bar, and I would shoot pool against this guy, and we'd play for money. Yeah, Hilltown, Nick Varner.
Yeah, Nick.
I think he was from Owensboro, Kentucky, I think. But anyways, I'd shoot against this guy, and he'd take my money. Fucking game after game after game. And the guys that I'm with, they're like, why are you letting this dude hustle you, dude? I said, this son of a bitch ain't hustling me. He's educating me. I'm just paying for a lesson. And so I played this guy a lot. And yeah. So yeah, I used to love shooting pool, man. I made some money. I lost some money. Got high a lot of times. Almost got in a few fights, but I only had a gun pulled on me once or twice, so I was good. So, yeah. Trust me, the Keith you see here ain't the Keith I used to be.
Oh,
So,
hell no.
Not the Keith that anybody wants either.
KC, what's up, dude? How you doing down there in Texas, man? Oh, Jason, I've got more stories. I just, hell, I've forgotten more than I remember. But I've got tons of stories. Near-death experiences.
Oh, how did we meet, Keith? Jason wants to know how we met.
Me and Terry worked together. I was her boss. And,
Now I'm your boss.
yeah, now she's my boss. But, me and Terry worked together at a grocery store. And, at that time, I was married and had 2 kids, and I was on the verge of going to prison because I was about to kill my old lady. And I was drugged out of my mind and working 60, 70 hours a week. And I got 2 tickets for the Indianapolis 500 one year, but I didn't have a car. And Terry had just bought a brand new car. So I said, Terry, you want to go to the 500 with me? And she said, sure. So we went to the 500. We got back on a Sunday night, and on a Wednesday night, because we worked third shift.
No, we left that same night.
Tuesday night. No, it was Tuesday night or Wednesday night. We left. We went to work.
We went to work Sunday night.
And anyways,
In the middle of the shift, we left.
shit was so fucked up at work that night. I seen Terry once, and I said, you know, if I knew anybody anywhere, I'd just fucking leave this place right now. And Terry says, well, we know Cheryl down in Austin. That was a girl we used to work with. There's Nate. Hey, buddy. And I'm like, yeah, we know Cheryl. You want to go to Austin? Terry said, let's go. So we're walking over to the time clock, and all these people are like, you can't just leave. You can't just leave. And I'm like, fuck, watch us. This one dude says, I'll bet you $100 you don't leave. I said, show me the money, bitch. He pulls a $100 bill out of his billfold. I grabbed that $100 bill and I punched the time clock, and out the door we went. And we went over to my place. I picked up
What's this, a George Thorogood song?
3 pair of pants, 4 shirts. I got my pie pan because that's what I always clean my dope with to roll joints and shit.
Do you still have that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Of course you do.
And I had a 1/4 ounce of opium in there. Put that in her car. Went to her house, got her some clothes, and we drove to Austin, Texas. And been together ever since then.
1982.
So, yeah, we spent the night, that first night, in Texarkana, Arkansas, at a hotel. And I told Terry, I said, if you wake up in the morning and I'm not here, it's been real. And if I wake up and you ain't here, it's been real. We both woke up the next morning. We were both here. So we got to Austin. We stayed with these people we knew for a couple of days. Then we moved out to a state park. And
By move to a state park, he means they were homeless in a state park. Just to clarify.
we weren't homeless.
We had a home.
We lived in a tent.
We had a pet and everything.
Yeah, we had a pet squirrel, lived out there named AJ. We were not homeless.
I've met many homeless beggars in the streets of Santa Ana that had a pet.
No, we weren't.
Squirrel?
We didn't consider ourselves homeless.
And I
It
don't
was
consider you people.
it was our life, and we loved it. Uncle Steve, what's up, buddy? Yeah. And so that was 1982, and so we're still here. And you know, I just ain't doing opium anymore. Just because you can't find it, but
Find what?
Opium.
Oh no, hash is better.
opium, huh? So, anyways, yeah.
What?
Hash. I'm partial to hash.
Reuben, that fucking squirrel, Terry would feed that son of a bitch. He'd climb up on the picnic table and she would feed him. Just give him a nut out of her hand, and he'd sit there and just eat for hours at a time.
AJ, Austin Jack.
Yeah, yeah. Terry named him AJ, and yeah, I used to. We used to go to one place in this park, and there was a bunch of scorpions in this one area. I just get me a stick and fuck with the scorpions, and Terry'd be screaming at me, and I had a quarter miller in my hand, and I'm like fucking with these scorpions. Hell, just having fun, man, living life.
He never was right. Hi,
Yeah.
Nate.
Nate, mom says hi. If you can't hear her, she's over here sitting in the fucking corner.
GB, I got so many squirrels here, man, but I just don't want to kill them. I think the neighbors would get mad at me. I know if the neighbors didn't, the police would.
GB, mostly he doesn't want to kill him because he can't fucking hit him, his blind ass.
Yeah, that's probably true. But
But he does have a sawed-off shotgun somewhere that I'm about to take outside and make me some dinner with.
You leave my squirrels alone.
yeah, squirrels are yummy food, man. It's a yummy food. If you never had squirrel, you need to get you some.
It's sweet yet gamey.
A rabbit sweet, squirrel ain't. Squirrel not sweet.
Sweet enough.
Yeah. Nate, when you gonna get your ass down here, man, and visit us sometime? Just wait till after this there virus shit's over with.
Yeah, Nate, I know you know where we live. You were here the last time I was home, motherfucker.
Yeah, Nate, Zachary done moved home now, so he's here for a while, anyways.
Hey, card games.
And Nate, I'll
Yeah.
take you and fucking hold him anytime.
Yeah, we can get us a poker game going on again.
If you want to start bitching and throwing your cards again. I miss you, buddy.
Hell. Anyways, oh hell.
And for those of you who don't know, Nate's a friend of ours, and I grew up watching him, his brother, my father, my mother, and Nate and his brother's father playing poker. And about the time I was 12, they allowed me to play here and there.
You were younger than that.
Okay,
You
yeah.
were younger than that.
9 or 10, they allowed me to play here and there. By the time I was 14 or 15, I was playing with them in their regular game. And there was many times at 14, 15, 16 years old, I would sit down at a table and Nate, his brother, their father, and my father, at one point or another, all four of them would be yelling, "This motherfucker, why is this child at this fucking table?"
You were younger than that.
As I'm raking pots and cashing checks.
You were younger than that.
Not when he started winning like that.
Nate, yeah, no, I was 8 when you guys let me start playing Showdown, but by the time I was 14, 15, 16, I was taking your paychecks. Ruben, can I cook like my dad? No, I cannot. I know how to actually cook.
Bullshit. I taught him everything he wants to know. Ruben, I had him doing flambés when he was 8 or 9 years old. So,
Nate, thank you for validating that. And that's what I appreciate about you.
so yeah, I mean, I know grown ass people that couldn't do a flambé, and Zachary was doing them when he was 8 or 9 years old. So,
Yeah, but to be fair, I also knew what a joint was before I knew what a cigarette was because of you too. So
Zachary, Zachary was little, but little, I'm gonna say middle school. What grade's that?
6th to 8th.
Yeah, that when we lived in apartments there.
Yeah, and Nate, yeah,
So that-
Al's checks. I remember when Al took his watch off and brought his checkbook out.
Zachary used to bring friends over, and he was like in the 6th or 7th grade, something like that. And it's one friend of Zachary's. He was all the time saying, "Zach, tell your dad to tell some stories. Tell your dad to tell some stories." And so they was on me one night about telling the stories, and I was fucked up, and so I got started on this story, and that's why my channel is not for kids, because I'm not kid friendly. I cuss, drink, smoke, I do all that stuff. And so I'm in the middle of this story, and this kid leans over to Zachary and whispers, or he tries to whisper in his ear, but I can hear him.
Was this John?
And he says, no, it was the bigger guy.
Sean.
Yeah.
He said, Zach, your dad just said the F word 4 times in one sentence.
Oh yeah, no, I remember. No, that wasn't high. That wasn't middle school. That was when I fucked my knee up. No, that was 8th grade. When I was 13, I
Well.
fucked my knee up, and I got home. I dislocated my knee. Mom came and picked me up and took me to the hospital, and I was hanging out with John and Sean when I fucked my knee up. And by the time I got home from the hospital with Mom, John and Sean were both there, and I was fucked up on painkillers as an 8th grader. I was 13 years old on painkillers because I just snapped my knee in half. I remember that. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you were the funniest thing when you had surgery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just me, man. I do my thing and let it go. I don't give a damn. So, anyways, y'all gotta live your lives, man. Whatever it is, live your life, and that's my motto forever. Just do whatever. People used to ask me. That's another thing. Like with me and Terry, we don't argue. We never did.
You argue every goddamn day.
No, we don't.
You're fucking bickering and it annoys me.
That's different than arguing. That's how we stay together, man. She bitches at everything I do.
So do
Yeah,
I.
Ruben.
Somebody's got to keep you in line.
But I knew people that had been married 3 times in 5 years to different people. And I'm like, what the hell, man? And I'm like, I said, me and Terry don't even argue, man. We've been together 5 years, never argued. It's 15 years, never argued. And they'd be like, how can you not argue? And I'm like, well, pretty much we have an open relationship here. I do what I want. She does what she wants. And mostly we just sit here and watch TV together.
By an open relationship, you mean you open your mouth and she tells you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, she does that too. But yeah, we don't, we both live our lives and that's it,
Okay.
Just yeah, Nate. Some people say that. I don't know. But now I always said you gotta I always told Terry, I said, you gotta do whatever it is you want to do that makes you happy. Because if you ain't happy, you ain't gonna make me happy. And I'm gonna do whatever it is I want to do that keeps me happy, or else you ain't gonna be happy. So we pretty much do whatever we want to do, which is a lot of nothing. And it gets more nothing every year, the older I get. So, but hell, we're still together after, I mean, hell, I don't know how many years, since 82, whatever that's been.
38.
38? Jesus Christ, I am getting old.
Something like that.
But we've had a lot of good times, though, man. A lot of good times. Hey, Tom, where you been, man? What's up, buddy? Yeah. Tom up there in Ohio. And let's see. What else are we going to talk about? Somebody think of something exciting. I'm about to need another beer. Hey, Ruben, glad you dropped in, dude. Good to see you again, man. And check out my video. We got a video dropping Saturday. It's a collaboration video. Check that out and see what you think. Yeah, Tom, Terry is too, man. She works in a hospital, so she's got to go to work. I hear you, Nate. Oh, Zachary tells me I'm supposed to talk, and I'm like, what the hell, man? I can't think of anything to say right now. And he says, you got to keep talking. You got to keep talking. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Oh, shit. He's outside and he's typing on his phone. My God. It's a wonder he ain't telling me to say something. You want to get me a beer?
No.
Well, get me 2 then. That way you don't have to do it again so soon. All right, Ruben, you have a good night, man. Thanks for dropping in on us. Hopefully see you next time. Hell, Nate, I got a tripod. We actually got one for an iPhone and a regular one, and I just never use them. Tom, it's a collaboration. I can't tell you. Sorry. Refills. Look, Terry got me refills. Oh, GB, you're living a life up there, man. All that good Canadian green. Jesus Christ, man. All right, everybody tell the old lady hi. She's sitting behind me.
Hi. There's a delay in your video.
Zachary, GB lives too far away from DoorDash. They'd have to take a sled dog to get to his place.
Hi, Mad Dog.
Is he still in here?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Just
is
said,
he?
"Hey
Mad
there,
Dog,
Tara."
there he is. There's Mad Dog. He's still in here. We should get Mad Dog on here and he could give us a howl. Oh,
No.
no, he go woof woof.
You can't do it.
No, I can't do it.
Hi, Jim.
Oh man. I don't know if I'd give up Wyoming for Ohio, Tom.
Montana.
I thought it said Wyoming.
I don't know. I want Montana.
Yeah, no, he said Wyoming. There you go. There's that howl from Mad Dog. Yeah, Mad Dog and Howl were the best of them, man. Woof, you goddamn right, man. Okay, what's this? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering.
Don't worry about it. It's just a latency issue.
Okay. No, I can't do it.
Hi, Jim.
Let's see. Get.
Green Bastard, where in Canada are you? You're not a Newfie, are you?
No. I don't know if I'd give up Wyoming for Ohio, Tom. I thought it said Wyoming.
I don't know. I want Montana.
Yeah, no, he said Wyoming. Yeah, Wyoming. I know he said that. Mad Dog. Yeah. Mad Dog and Hal were the best of them, man. Wolf, you goddamn right, man. Paivy, what's up, girl? What are you doing chopping veggies at 9 o'clock tonight for? Oh, man. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Okay, you need to turn that down because you're in my ear and it's
Sorry,
echoing. Yeah. Paivy, you and Ron doing okay? An hour north of Toronto, Green Bastard says.
So you're Ontario?
I think so.
I got a friend in Southern Ontario. Works at a grocery store. Don't know which one or what town he's in, but I got a friend in Ontario that I play video games with.
Didn't Neil Young sing a song about North Ontario?
I don't know. He's a fucking Canadian.
Well, I know, but didn't he sing a song about North Ontario?
I don't know, but he sang a song about the American South.
My God, girl, that is a late dinner at 9 o'clock at night. Jesus Christ, that's even late for me.
Better late than pregnant.
Yeah. Yes, Ontario. Well, Pavey, as long as you're staying home and got toilet paper, you're good. Zachary was going to work the other day, and anything you need me to bring home, and I'm like, well, maybe a pack of toilet paper. And I went and picked him up that night, and he had a package of toilet paper. And he gets in the car, and he says, fucking $21 for toilet paper. What the fuck? I'm like, what? All they had was like an 18-pack double roll.
Quadruple roll.
It was $21 for a package of toilet paper.
So basically, you got 3 packs.
And I'm like, fuck, that's half a price of brisket. Well, shit, who knows? Yeah, Tom, he sits here on my TV and plays this stupid game, and I'm like, really, dude? You playing the same game over and over, and then he actually beats it yesterday, and then he gets on it today, and it's fucking with his head again. I'm like, what the hell, man?
So for all of y'all who don't understand, what am I, 30? So 15 years ago, 16 years ago, when I started playing video games and I met people online, friends online that I played with from when I lived here in southern Indiana, from the west coast to the east coast to across the pond in England.
GB wants to know what game.
GB, right now I'm playing Dark Souls 3. But I played games for years and talked to people online for years when my father didn't even know how to get to the fucking internet. And he didn't understand.
He still don't know how to get to the
I
internet.
still don't know how to get to the internet or the interstate.
True. But he didn't understand. And then I moved to California, and a couple years after I moved to California, he starts doing these videos on YouTube and whatnot. And one day I called him, we were talking, and we were talking about a personal issue, a family thing that I won't bring up right now. But he said, now I understand. When X event happened, the only thing I wanted to do was call a friend of his, was it Mad Dog down in Texas when Ronnie died?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
He just, whoever, one of the people that he does videos and watches videos with and whatnot. And he said to me, now I understand it. After me gaming for 10, 12, 15 years and him not understanding the connections I've had with people across the world with my video games, his fucking YouTube video and his channel, he finally kind of understands the fact that me gaming has brought me friends and connections to people around the world that I otherwise wouldn't have never known.
My yeah, but my YouTube channel, we became a family. We're all a family, and everybody on here that knows me, and they all know what I'm talking about. We're a family. Eric, for your question, salsa. Me and Zachary was talking about this the other night. He bought some kind of salsa at the store the other day I'd never seen or heard of before, and the shit has some heat, and it was good. A little watery. I don't, a little more watery than I like, but it was pretty damn good. But believe it or not, I eat Pace Picante sauce, the hot. And I've probably eaten that for the last 30 years or better. That's pretty much my go-to sauce. That's about all I buy. And I know they sold out 20 years ago to whatever. And it just wasn't the same as the original. But that's still what I use. I used a hot Pace Picante sauce. And I'll put that sometimes. I'll cook a steak. Some people put A1 on their steaks. Not me. I'll put a little paste on there sometimes. I'll put it in my eggs. You know, I use it a lot. I use it on a lot of stuff. My nachos, tacos, all that. But I use Pace hot picante sauce. And then plus I got my 397 bottles of different hot sauces in the house. Which I always got that. But, you know. As far as sauces, though, I was going to have to go with the Pace Picante hot. And, let's see, what else? No, I don't know anything about games, though. I don't know anything about games. I never was a game person. Hell, I didn't even do good at TikTok. Oh, what do you call that?
Tic-tac-toe?
Tic-tac-toe. I wasn't even good with that.
He wasn't good with Tic-Tacs either if you smell his breath.
What you call that? S-Rose 40. Frank's is okay. I use Frank's when I make my. I don't eat them, but if I had to make a sauce for buffalo wings, I would use Frank's. I have a recipe that I use for that.
80 ounces of hot sauce to a pound of butter.
80 ounces of hot sauce to a pound of butter. That's it. Then you got to break it down if you need to. But I found a Zatarain's makes a hot sauce. And I went to the store. I didn't even know they made it. I went to the store one day. Pardon me. And I seen they had it at the store, and it was under discontinued. And I was like, what the hell, man? I've never seen this before. And so I bought a bottle of it. And, man, that stuff is really good for a hot sauce. I mean, it's not a ton of heat, but it's, you know, it's got flavor. It's got heat. It got a little bit of heat. And I really like the flavor of it. I'm like, hell, that bottle's about 2/3 of the way gone now. And I'm like, man, I wish I could find some more of it. Hey, Kevin, what's up, man? We're all good here. Hope you're doing good, staying safe, and being socially distracted. We all got to stay socially distracted now. At least I do. Big Al, no, I've never noticed my Blackstone to be sticky. Oh, no, I take that back. Too much oil. When you get done cooking it, if you're seasoning it, you're putting too much oil on it. Go real light coat on that. Real light coat. You don't need much. And I'll tell you, I've got the old style Blackstone with a drip hole down there that you got to moderate so it don't fucking leak everywhere on your floor and shit. I don't have the one with the big hole in the back.
So
but the only bad thing I have to say about my Blackstone, I got a 36-inch.
You don't use it enough.
Is that gas just don't last long enough.
Real quick, we got a viewer from a friend of mine. I like to say hello to Haley. Hello, how are you?
Well, I don't see her.
Welcome to the channel.
Well, hello, Haley, wherever you are. But yeah, that's it. That's my only problem with the Blackstone. With mine, it's just the gas just doesn't last long enough. And with that 4-burner, if you got them all cranking, you're only going to get about 2 cooks out of it. That's it. So, I mean, when it was just me and Terry, I could get by with maybe 2 burners, maybe 3, but yeah, I tell you, I got no problems with my Blackstone.
No, you haven't really used that. I think you used that when I was home last time for your Labor Day party, but that was 2.5 years ago, and I just didn't give a shit because it was August and it was 9,000 degrees outside with 1,000,000,000% humidity. But you haven't used that since I've been home this time, and I'd like to get that thing going because it's a flat top, but it looks like a well seasoned flat top, and I think I could have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
I want to do some brick chicken on that. There's a couple things I want to do on that flat top. On that
I
Blackstone.
did game hens on it. Spatchcock game hens on it.
Yeah, you told me about
They
that.
fucking rocked, man.
But no, I want to do some peri peri brick chicken, some just things like that because I think that that Blackstone would be real fun to cook with.
Can I have a grilled cheese?
Eric, ZZ Top, I don't know. I can't say I have a favorite ZZ Top. No, I do have a favorite. But
It's LaGrange, the best ZZ.
LaGrange.
ZZ
Well,
Top's
that
best song
album,
is
but
LaGrange.
yeah, that song's on
That
LaGrange.
West Texas town down outside LaGrange.
Yeah, that's the best song. My favorite song.
LaGrange is their best song.
I listened to ZZ Top a lot, but I was just not a huge fan of theirs. Not like David Bowie or Mark Bolan and T-Rex or nothing, but I listened to them. But yeah, LaGrange, I'd have to say, I'd agree with Zachary. LaGrange was the best song they did.
And then Cheap Sunglasses.
Sucked.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That was the stupidest fucking song I think I ever heard.
That's because you could never afford cheap sunglasses.
I don't wear sunglasses. But you can see, this is what my life with him growing up was like. The old lady says we're both two a kind. We're just totally alike. And I'm like, we are so far apart. There's Mish from England. Mish, I don't know how to pronounce your name.
It's Mitch. She's already said Mitch like Mitch.
Okay, that's what I was calling her the other day. I didn't know she changed me or corrected me.
She didn't correct you. She
But yeah, Mitch is pretty cool.
Nate, yeah, we can see you posting right now. Mitch, hello.
Yeah.
Everybody else has said hi to me that I haven't responded to. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here.
Let's see.
Who's Kevin?
I don't wear sunglasses because it's hard to get sunglasses on top of these glasses.
It's hard to get glasses on top of these eyes when they're as bad as they are.
Yeah, this is true.
Oh, hey, he sees better now than he
And
did.
I just got these glasses 4 days before we locked down. I mean,
no, it's probably it was right before I got here, so probably 2-3 months ago.
No, it's not been that long. Anyway, I got these glasses, and I was going to wear them for a week and then have them adjust them. But by the time that week was over, we went on lockdown, so I couldn't. I didn't want to go back to the eye doctor and get them adjusted. And I can see a lot better than I did with my other ones. The only I like pearl necklaces. But the only bad...
Yeah, but not the kind you can buy in a fucking jewelry store,
no.
So calm down.
The only bad thing about these glasses is I've never had a pair of glasses that got dirty as quick as these, or greasy, or funky, or I'm like, I gotta clean these things like twice a day.
Didn't get a coating on them.
And I'm like, what the hell, man?
Mitch, I don't even know what a
Oh,
beef
yeah.
Manhattan is.
Oh, I do. MCL, I've eaten at them many a time.
Oh, wait, is a
Yeah.
beef Manhattan just an open-faced
It's
roast
roast
beef
beef.
sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You did a roast beef sandwich video?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Admittedly, I asked this question,
Yeah.
and admittedly, I have actually never once watched a single video
Yeah, he
he has
never
ever
watched none
done.
of my videos.
Refused to. The only reason I'm here now is because he asked me to help him, and honestly, I just like the sound of my own voice and people looking at my face. So, cheers.
Yeah, I've got like 450 videos up, I think, something like that, maybe more. But yeah, I love a Manhattan. And MCL, we used to live in Indianapolis, and they had one up there. I used to eat it there quite a bit.
Real quick, Xander, not to be super pedantic, but it's Ziggy Stardust and the Return of the Spiders from Mars.
That's the name of the album.
Yeah, read the fucking.
He didn't read. He wasn't saying the album name.
Shut up.
He was just saying Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars.
Boys, do I have to sit
Yes,
there too?
that's number one. You damn right, number one.
But the best song on that album is Moon Age Daydream. If you
No.
say Rock and Roll Suicide, I'll
No.
fucking break this glass in
No,
your
I'll
head.
say Ziggy Stardust.
No.
Yes.
It was Moon Age Daydream, maybe Starman.
Yeah.
Starman number 2.
Starman, that was the worst song on that album.
Your opinion is the worst song of that fucking album.
I was like the biggest Bowie freak ever.
You're just a freak.
And yeah. Oh, that's another story I'm not gonna go into. But well, that's several stories I ain't gonna go into.
Please.
No, Moon Age Daydream and then Starman.
But
Number 3 would be Rock and Roll Suicide.
that was a great song.
Number 4 would be Ziggy Stardust. Number 5 would be Suffragette City.
He has his opinion.
So what the fuck is MCL?
It was a cafeteria.
That's not the smorgasbord you used to take me to. When
No,
we grew up
no,
there,
it was
right?
a cafeteria. You'd walk in, you get a tray, set it on a tray on a fucking 3-rail thingy, and go down there and tell the lady you want this, 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 and that.
Some chip beef.
You get whatever. No, they had all kinds of food, man. Hell yeah. Yeah.
All the young dudes that would
S Rose. That's
that was Diamond Dogs. No, that wasn't Diamond
that
Dogs.
was Mata Hoople.
Sorry, but that was with David Bowie. That
No,
was-
Bowie produced that album.
He did it with him too.
yes, he did. Just like David Bowie also did Under Pressure with Queen. I don't give a fuck if it was on a Queen album.
And he
Eat
did
my
Dancing
asshole.
In the streets with big lips.
Mick Jagger, but we don't talk about that video. That video was trash.
When S Rose Mata Hoople did
All the young dudes. Kevin, did I get
Once Bitten, Twice Shy.
Kevin, did I get into a fight with a razor? No, I actually bought a beard trimmer and
Hey, Brandy.
decided because I couldn't get a haircut in the middle of this quarantine, I decided to just trim it all and do it myself.
You damn right, Brandy. S Rose, yeah, all the young dudes. That was Mata Hoople. And then they did that song,
Once bitten, twice
Once Bitten,
shy.
Twice Shy.
That was covered by the Great White.
And they burnt the bar down.
And they didn't burn the bar down. The people putting on the show burned
But
the bar down.
anyways, whenever
And people died, so that's not cool.
whenever they play that damn song on the radio, it's always the other band playing it. They never play Mata Hoople doing it. And I'm like, man. And one of my favorite songs by Mott was All the Way from Memphis. I mean, that was just an awesome song.
Yeah, no, that was a great song. Who was in Mott the Hoople?
Ian Hunter.
Ian Hunter.
Yeah.
Who else did he play with?
I don't know. Shit. I'm 64 and drunk. Brandy, yeah, I'm
Hold on.
you know.
Hold on. Xander, Starman was better than okay and most definitely better than good. Starman was one of the best. Starman, shut up. Starman, if you listen to that song, Starman is exactly what that whole album was about. It was space. It was
I know, Brandy. I told Nate y'all need to come down here after this virus shit. Is Xander your friend?
No, he's just commenting here.
Okay. You said you had a friend on here.
Yeah, that was Haley. You already said hello.
Okay. Oh, Xander, I'm going to agree with you. Yes. Sound like you're a Bowie fan, not like Zachary.
Fuck you.
He's just an idiot.
Starman was one of the best songs on that album because that song encapsulated everything about what that album was about.
Ziggy Stardust did that.
No. Ziggy Stardust was the Paul McCartney to the Beatles of that album. It was the face. It was the prima donna of that album.
All right, we're not here to argue Bowie.
Ziggy Stardust was the Paul McCartney. Rock and Roll Suicide was the John Lennon.
That was a good song.
Moon Age Daydream was the George Harrison, and Starman was the fucking Ringo Starr of that album.
See what I got to put up with, man?
Haley, hello. Welcome. I see you're actually part of the chat now. You're a fucking idiot.
Oh.
I don't give a shit. You know, who are you talking? Me or him? Which one's a... Fuck you.
I gotta go to the little girl's room. Y'all argue with Zachary. I'm tired of arguing with him. I gotta pee. You don't have to get in my chair.
So, Tom Petty is amazing. Actually, the first song I ever learned,
Mary Jane's Last Dance.
The first song I ever learned in its entirety, as far as lyrics goes, was Mary Jane's Last Dance. Haley, did he teach me to yell when he gets worked up? When I get worked up, I don't know if that's taught or just inherent behavior. Either way, fuck you. And still, Starman is one of the best songs on Ziggy Stardust. I don't care who you are. I will fight you, and I will win because it is definitive that Moon Age Daydream and Starman are the two best songs on that album. Eat my ass.
I'm just glad you're back home, bro.
Nate, thank you. I wouldn't say I'm glad to be back home, but I'm definitely glad to not be paying California living prices, especially in the middle of a global pandemic. Either way, like I said, I asked you, or I asked Dad about if he had talked to you or Chad recently, and I miss both of you guys. I'd like to see you guys come up when this whole shit's done with, and me, you, Mom, Dad, Chad, and Nate, we should all make some barbecue and play some poker so I can take some money from both of you guys. Yeah, Haley, did my dad teach me how to yell when I get excited? No. I just, I talk loud.
That's just the German coming out.
That, as my mother says, yes, that is the German coming out. If anybody doesn't know German, the most loving and sentiment of statements and sentences in German sound like you're getting yelled at. It's a very hard language, and that kind of translates to English.
Yes, Haley, they're both cocky.
No, Haley, I am not cocky, first
Yes,
off.
they are.
It's not cocky if you can back it up, so eat my ass. And secondly, I'm not even being cocky. I am just drinking. Cheers. Or as they say in the German, Prost.
Bottoms up.
Oh, you had no idea I talked loud. All right, that's cool. Gregor, David Bowie and Tina Turner tonight. I've actually never heard that. I may or may not pull that up just because it's David Bowie, but also it's Tina Turner, and I honestly don't give a shit. So yeah, that's that. Brandy, what is was ist los? Keine ist los. Alles ist gut. Sehr gut. So, for those who don't know, was ist los means what is wrong. I said nothing is wrong, all is good. Very good. Sehr gut. Haley, Prost. Kevin, did I have it rough in Cali? I mean, depends on the day, the time, the year. I had a lot of good times. I had a lot of great times. Haley is a friend of mine from California. She can attest to how good and or bad it can be. It's definitely fun, but it's expensive as fuck. So, you know, grain of salt.
All right, I'm back.
But the old man is back, and there you go.
Okay. I don't know what I missed, but Zachary took care of it, I guess.
Loco in the cabeza. Yes. Am I crazy in the head? Más o menos. So.
Just like me. I seen Brian Adams with who was that? Tom Petty?
Sure.
Terry?
Yes.
Yeah, Brian Adams and Tom Petty, yeah. Okay, get back to Bowie. That reminded me of a story about Bowie. Y'all will enjoy this. I seen Bowie. I hitchhiked 285 miles to see him. And
Love you too, Nate.
I went and seen him. We were down there in California at the whatever Universal place, I think. Anyways, let's see. Harry Nilsson was in the crowd that night. I think it was Tatum O'Neal. I think she was a little girl then, and she was drinking gallon of wine. And somebody else was in the crowd that night. Anyways, I'm sitting there, and I'm rolling joints and smoking them and shit. And where I was staying, this was in what is that? Where's Universal Studios? Hollywood?
Orlando.
No, in L.A.
Oh, Hollywood.
Yeah, it's in Hollywood, and I was staying. I knew these people that lived up in the San Fernando Valley, and I was going to stay at their house for the weekend. And so I had to hitchhike back up to their house. And so I left the concert, and I went over to the parking lot, the end of the parking lot. Right down at the edge of the parking lot, there was like a 7-Eleven or some kind of shit there. But anyways, I thought, well, I'll sit here at this parking lot, and I'll roll me up another joint, smoke it, and then I'll leave. And so I took my bag of dope out of my pocket, and I rolled me up a joint, and I smoked it. And went down to the 7-Eleven or whatever the hell it was, and got me a soft drink or something. And then started hitchhiking back. And then when I got on the road, I realized that I left my fucking bag of herb sitting in the parking lot where I was smoking that joint. I'm like, well, fuck. Now what am I going to do? So now I ain't got no pot, and I'm hitchhiking. And this guy picks me up. Some hippie picks me up. And he's got like a 62 Ford van. And if you know anything about old vans like that, I got in, and that van, you had your driver's seat, your passenger seat, and where the motor transmission / whatever the fuck it is there's this great big round thing there. And it's just this big round where your normal car would have a console. This was just a big round, almost like a fucking table. But his, instead of being like this high, it was like this high.
Still not as high as you.
And he had like a fucking blanket over the top of it. And I didn't know, hell, it was like a good 2 foot tall there. And he had this blanket or towel over it. I don't know what it was. And so he asked me where I was going. I said, I'm going to Granada Hills.
Granada.
And so he said, okay, I'm heading up that way. I'll give you a ride up there. And I said, okay. What are you doing? I said, I'm just coming back from the Bowie concert. And we're talking, and I was like, no, dude, I left the concert, and I sat down and rolled myself a joint in the parking lot before I left, and then I fucking left my bag of reefer sitting there in the parking lot. Oh, damn, man. Well, here, light this up. So he hands me a joint. So he takes me where I'm going. He actually takes me to the house where I'm going to stay at. And I'm like, thanks for the ride, dude. And he said, no, wait a minute, man. Hold on. And I said, what do you need? And he's like, well, no, I want to give you something. And he takes this fucking cover, towel, rug, whatever the fuck he had on this, takes it off this big pile of shit stacked on top of that fucking console-like thingy. And he's got like 397 bags of pot rolled up. And he's just got layers of them. They're like this goddamn, like 2 foot tall bags of fucking reefer. And he just hands me a bag of pot. I'm like, well, hell yeah, dude. Life is good. Just another one of my stories, man. I don't know. Just shit that I remember.
I'm gonna need you.
Let's see. What have I missed here?
Life in general.
Life is a history, Eric. Yeah. No, Kevin, in them days, you didn't need none of that, man. Hell, everything was free back then, man. I mean, people gave you everything, man.
Especially herpes, because they didn't buy condoms.
We never had that.
Condoms or herpes?
Oh,
We didn't have both. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have that.
you did.
No, Tom, but that was a good one. I still think about that fucking guy, man. I don't know why I'm still alive after that dude, man. Yeah. That was a fun trip, though, man. Scary as fuck, but it was fun.
Nate says this is the best thing on right now, better than anything on TV.
Nate said that?
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah, Nate. You don't get no better than me. You know that, dude. We drank too many beers together, man.
Zachary, I think is.
Hell, I think I've kissed you a time or two. Yeah, hell. We're just living life, man. You gotta live life and enjoy it as it is. And you know, thank you, Sherman. Appreciate that, man. We're just doing our thing here, having fun. That's the bad thing. You just gotta have fun, man. You gotta love it, live it, do it. No, there ain't nothing scripted. Ain't nothing scripted in my life. Maybe Zachary.
Fuck you. The only script in your life is the one you got from the doctor.
Yeah, I ain't had one of them in years.
Exactly, so fuck off.
Yeah. Now, me and Nate, we spent some time together, man. We've had good times, man. No, Mitch. I gotta take Terry to work. I take Zachary to work, and then I gotta pick them both up, and that's pretty much it. I go to the grocery store if I need to, and I stay the fuck away from people, and that's it. Well, Kevin, I need Herb too. I don't need no friends, just some Herb. Yeah, I am unscripted, Tom, for sure. Yeah, Taylor, I haven't in a while, just because I can't get hold of it, especially now. But yeah, I've been doing that shit since the 70s, man.
What he doesn't know is I've been stoned for the
So,
last 2 days.
Yeah. So, anyways, go ahead, Tom. Hit me. Oh yeah, Brandy, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, girl.
It's the worst decision he's ever made in my life is to be retired.
It's the best decision I ever made. What's your question, Tom? Type it out there, buddy. Let me read it. Let's talk about some food.
What are you making for supper?
Chili. You have chili tomorrow. That's it.
We had chili today.
Yep, you're having that tomorrow too.
Actually, real quick, I have a question, and
To who?
shut up. I have a question. I mean, his whole channel is revolved around food. Like he said, no politics, no current events. His whole thing for years has been food. And I admittedly have never watched a single one of his videos. Didn't give a shit to, because I've known him long enough. I don't need to see his drunken debauchery on YouTube. But because of those, this has brought everybody here together tonight, and I very much appreciate the last couple weeks. People here, people donating. But one question that I have actually never asked him in all the years of us cooking together, of us talking about food and bickering about music and culinary techniques and all this shit. I want to ask, gun to your head, last meal on earth, regardless of ingredients, where it is, whatever, gun to your head, you have to say this is your last meal. What is your last meal?
I just did a recent video about that. Thanks for asking. If you'd watched my videos, you would have known the answer to it.
Nope.
My goulash. Yes, my goulash.
So why your goulash?
Because I love it. I love it. That's Terry. That's like my favorite meal.
No, I know you love it, and I love it because I grew up with you making it for me.
Well, that's why because I grew up with it.
But why? Why is it you also grew up with a drunken, abusive, alcoholic father?
Maybe that's why. I never beat on you, but
no,
maybe.
I'm not saying you did. But you also grew up without running water into your house, yet you still piss in the bathroom here. So why the goulash?
I like it. I like it.
You also like blowjobs. That's not your last fucking meal on earth.
I like lasagna too. But yeah, that would be it. But Taylor, unless you watched my videos and my channel, my goulash is completely different than anybody else's.
Yeah, Taylor.
Tom, it's not American. It's not Hungarian. You'll have to watch my channel. Have to look at my videos to find it. It is a hot meal, and but yeah, no, it's different. It's basically round steak, potatoes, peppers, and onions, and that's it. And like a shit ton of what's this here sauce. The shit ton of what's this here sauce is what makes it. But
that's Worcestershire for you fucking English speaking motherfuckers.
No, but yeah, that would be it. Yeah. In fact, when I did that video not too long ago, this girl commented and she said when she put it in her playlist, she put Keith's favorite meal or Keith's last supper, something. And yeah, that would be it.
All right, well then let me ask you one other question.
But if it wasn't that, I'd have to say lasagna.
Okay. That
I have to say lasagna.
Well, let me ask you one other question. You've already said gun to your head, favorite meal or last meal.
My last meal.
Your last meal. Now, gun to your head, and you cannot say Anthony Bourdain. You cannot say Anthony Bourdain.
Okay. All right.
If you could have one conversation over cocktails with any chef ever, doesn't have to be alive or dead, any chef ever, you cannot say Anthony Bourdain.
I know. The Galloping Gourmet.
If you say Graham Care, you shut the fuck up. The Graham Care?
Graham Care. Graham Care. The old Galloping Gourmet. Yes.
See, I know
He
your father.
gave me the passion for cooking. If you don't know who the Galloping Gourmet is, then you're not as old as me.
Or grew up with him because I know who the fuck Graham Care
Yes,
is because I
yes.
watched him on PBS growing up.
Yes.
But really, Graham Care is
Yes.
like dinner guest. I want to have somebody to have cocktails and share stories with for the night.
I want Graham Care at my table.
You're not gonna say Marco Pierre. You're not gonna say Escoffier.
If Graham Care can't make it, then I want Marco Pierre White. But if Graham Care can make it,
over James Beard, the motherfucker who has an award ceremony named after him.
Yes. Graham Care. It's something with cooking. When you're cooking, it's in your heart. To cook, you gotta feel it. You gotta want to feel it. Somebody has to give you the feeling. They have to give you the passion. You have to want it, and somebody has to make you want it.
Mitch, Justin Wilson, the Cajun chef.
Y'all, he's one of my favorites.
I grew up watching Justin Wilson because of this old motherfucker right here. I love Justin Wilson. Emeril Lagasse can suck my ass. He was a prima donna. He doesn't know as much as you wish he knew about cooking.
Emeril was a good cook at one time. He did.
Oh, he was a great cook on a line. He's a shit chef.
He did his roll.
Roux?
And then it was roll. And then he took it above. I like Emeril, but I think Emeril is over what do you call that?
Overappreciated?
No, he's overrated. Overrated, yes. I think Emeril is overrated as a chef. I just that's just, when he was cooking down there at
Commander's Palace.
And he was doing his thing, that was awesome. But then I think that he just became, God to the restaurant world. And,
no, he did not become fuck all. And Mitch, you'll understand that because you're in England. He did not become fuck all to the restaurant world. He became everything to every quote unquote home cook that watched him go bam on the Food Network.
Yeah.
Fuck all for a chef. Now, yes, he understands certain flavor profiles and techniques around Cajun cooking because he got his start at the Commander's Palace. But like Tony Bourdain said, he ain't shit.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing there. I'm saying I think Emeril was overrated. I really do.
What about Julia Child?
Fuck Julia Child. The only thing I could ever say about Julia Child is that she brought French cooking.
To America.
No. She brought French cooking to the American populace. Before the 70s, when Julia Child came on TV, nobody knew what a flambe was. Nobody knew outside of a certain select French techniques. Maybe
hold on.
Maybe
Christopher, you can order it on Amazon, but it's expensive as shit. If you send me a message and an address, I can send you some. But Amazon, it's gonna cost you a fucking arm and a leg.
Hey, Chris, if you can send me, you've seen me in chats. If you see me in chats, send me a direct message. I'll get your info. And I mean, Brooks Ketchup is $2 a bottle.
$2.29.
Okay, so $2.29 a bottle. I can either send it to you directly for $3. I don't give a shit about the price, or if we can work something out in trade from Idaho, I'm not worried about either way. But send me a message directly so I can get your contact info, and I'll get you a bottle of Brooks Ketchup. Richard R. Terry is my mother. I've never met anybody really outside of her from
Yep.
his previous life.
Yeah. Don't plan on that happening either.
Nate, if you haven't had this much fun in a while, I really feel sorry for you for living in Southern Indiana. But no, really, I hope you and Brandy get down here so I can really, honestly, I just want to take your paycheck off of you in a game of poker because fuck you, I can still take your cut. I can still take your nut.
Nate, I just want to see you again, dude. It's been a while, man. But yeah, Richard, we can get you some ketchup, man. You can get it on Amazon, but it's expensive as fuck, man. And I've sent several bottles of hams. Well, I have sent hams out before too, but I've sent several bottles of Brooks out to people. Yeah.
Rich,
Snooks is privately owned. Yeah, it's privately owned.
Rich, I just put my email up. Email me and email me so I have your contact info and I can make sure that we get you a bottle of Brooks ketchup out. Like I said, it's not expensive, and for something that small to post to Idaho, I'm not worried about any recompense for monetary values. Just hit me up and we'll get you a bottle of ketchup out.
First off, where am I at here? Wait a minute. I got
Mitch, I know we talked about this last time.
No, wait a minute.
You're
Brandy's
from
first.
Indiana.
Brandy's first. Brandy, I seen you play, and you ended up with Nate. So enough said. Mitch.
Mitch, we talked about this last time. I know you're from Indiana and live in Bristol. You said, I want to move to London more than you can imagine, and that's my next stop on the list. I just moved back to Indiana about a month ago. I'm just here to save up money and kind of get I'm here to get right, but I want to move to London. Dublin would be my number 2. So if you have, I just posted my email address for Rich to get a bottle of Brooks ketchup. But if you have any advice on how to get citizenship or work visas in the UK as an American citizen, please email me, and I would love to correspond with you and try to get my ass over across the pond.
Okay, several. Let's see, I got Kevin. No, now going back, like I say, we lived in Texas in '82, and I'll tell you what, in '82, we went to HEB one night, and I told Terry, I said, we gotta quit coming to this store. And she said, why? I said, because these people are just too damn friendly. I wasn't used to it. HEB was the greatest grocery store I was ever in my life. Taylor, yes, I still talk to T-Roy. Kevin, yes, he's okay. Troy was sick for a while, but he's okay now. I just talked to him a week and a half, 10 days ago. Yeah. So, Eric, Johnny Winter, that'd be, what the fuck was that?
Frankenstein.
Huh?
Johnny Winter Frankenstein.
No, that was Edgar Winter.
Was that Edgar? Eat my ass.
Johnny Winter did the moonshine thing. Oh, I can't remember the name of it now. It was a cover that other people had done. Something about moonshine. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I like Johnny Winter's music. Nate, she ended up with you, so she can play cards, maybe. I don't know. But then again, how many times have you told me that in my life? yeah, let's see, what else did I miss? Yeah, them HEBs were good grocery stores. That really was. I really liked them. Oh, where I missed a comment here. Wait a minute, something about
What?
somebody said they never had a hams before. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Mitch, I've made a couple of Gordon Ramsay stuff too, and I like Gordon. I'm a big Gordon Ramsay fan. I really am. Brandy, I don't like Alton Brown. Alton Brown. Everybody likes Alton Brown because he explains everything. He's so scientifical. I don't care for him. He's more of a scientist than a cook to me. And so I like cooks. I don't, I'm not fond of scientists. Mitch, I don't remember, where was you in southern Indiana? I was just curious where you lived at down here. Eric, I've never done any curries. Um, I'm not I just never done any curries, anything. The closest thing I'd done to a curry was some a jerk seasoning a couple of weeks ago. That's the closest thing, and that's something that my sister brought back from a cruise she did down the fucking islands down there. But that was the first time I'd ever done any curry or any jerk stuff. I don't know what curry is. I have no idea, and never really had any interest in it really. Yeah, Kevin, I was just reading a story about him yesterday. Oh damn, girl, you're yeah. We're not far from Washington, Orange County, yeah, Davis County, yeah. We're all, yeah, hell yeah, hell, we're damn near neighbors, lady. Yeah, if you ever get back here, hell, our kitchen's always open to you. Yeah, I know, Brandy. A lot of TV chefs are just fucking wannabes, and they couldn't cook anything if they had to. It is what it is. I mean, it's TV. I'm like, it's like that damn that pretty little girl that got fat. What was her name? Rachel Ray. She ain't no fucking cook, man. She couldn't give you a clue about fucking cooking. But people think she's God Almighty important, and I'm like, no, I'm not a big Rachel Ray fan. And I don't know. I'm just I'm torn between this TV cook shit. I mean, I can tell a real chef, and I can tell a fake chef, and I just I don't know. I'm not. I'm not into a lot. Back in the day, I used to watch a lot of that stuff, and then I was like, man, this is fucking ridiculous, man. I don't know. I just don't know. So I just do me and leave it at that. But now I know there's a lot of times when I got an idea in my head to make something, and so I'll Google the recipe and I'll look at 20 people's recipes. You know, it may be Rachel Ray's, it may be Graham Care's. I don't know. I just Google 20 people's recipes and I look at them all. Look at the ingredients and well, that would work. That would work. Well, that ain't gonna fucking work. And I'm like, you know. And so I just take a little bit and make them my own. Tom, that's the most honest thing been said tonight is Chef John from Food Wishes. Chef John, now I do like him. I've made a shit ton of his recipes before, and they've all been good. And yeah, I like Chef Tom or Chef Tom. Look at me. I like Chef John. Yeah. In fact, I watched a video he put up last week with that lamb agridoce or whatever the fuck it's called. I had never heard of that stuff. And I asked Zachary, I said, you ever heard of agridoce? And he said, oh yeah, you put this, and this together. Like, well, Chef John didn't exactly do it like that, but yeah, that's the same basic way. And yeah, so I'm real anxious to try that. Yeah, Eric, I don't care for Rachel Ray. No. Nate, we're always here, dude. You know that.
Door's always open, Nate.
Yeah, Terry said the door is always open, Nate. Mitch, I've never heard of that guy. I'll have to look him up. I've never seen him or heard him. I don't know. But you know, cooking is like a relative term. It's like
You have no relatives?
you cook what you want, you like what you want, you watch who you want, you know, and if they do what you want them to do, then you do it. And I'm like, so, you know, that was the whole reason why I started my channel, because
You were bored and lonely?
I cooked so much food, and I would bring food in to people at work. And it's something I've done my entire life. We brought food in to people at work. And they're like all the time telling me, I don't know how to cook. I don't know what to cook. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. And I'm like, throw some fucking shit in a pot, man. If it don't work, throw it out. If it works, do it again. Like hell, cooking is easy, man. It's actually one of the easiest things you'll ever do. You just got to do it. And so, like, you know, I got so many people telling me I just don't know how to cook. And I'm like, well, fuck, do this. And so I started my channel. And that's where it came from. And that's all I'm basically doing now. I'm like, you don't need a measuring cup. You don't need a measuring spoon.
Well,
Throw some shit in there. If it's too much, don't put that much in again next time. That's all there is to it. It's fucking simple. We're not building rocket ships here, people. We're making dinner. You know, it ain't like we're feeding the president or the Queen of England. We're feeding our family, our friends, ourselves. You know, hell.
Rob, thank you. Have a good night.
Hey, Rob, what's up, dude? Yeah, Brandy, you gotta love them boils, man. Yeah, especially if you got some mud bugs in there. Gotta love that. Love me some mud bugs. Shit. Mud bugs, mushrooms. Yeah, mud bugs and mushrooms and garlic. Yeah, gotta have the garlic in there. Yeah. Damn right, man. In fact, me and Tara is supposed to be down in Florida in a week to eat mud bugs with booger. And that all get canceled because of this fucking disease running around the world. But it is what it is. We'll get down there sometime. But hell yeah, Brandy. Gotta love them.
Gotta love them crawdads.
Yeah, Rob, I made chili today. It feels like fucking winter here, man. So I made a big pot of chili today. Got enough to eat tomorrow and probably some to put in the freezer later. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? So, anyways, hell, man, we're going on 2 hours here, man. Brandy, I don't think I'd be doing that. I really don't. No cruises in my future. No. And I damn sure don't think I'd be doing it in May. Y'all may think about that again. Better think about that. Just to be safe.
They may have be canceled in the
And yeah, cruise lines may not even be open in May, so you may have to check that. And Brandy, I'm not fucking around with this damn disease, man. I mean, it's just taking too many fucking people in the world, man. Just taking too many people. And I know a lot of people are trying to make it out as being some kind of damn conspiracy theory and all this shit.
Goddamn liberals trying to get Trump. Number 45.
All you got to do is look at the dead people, and yeah, or look at what fucking Terry goes to work, and she works in the hospital. People in the hospital, they're going to work and they're taking her temperature before they can even let them in the fucking building, man.
Yeah, I work in a grocery
if
store.
the
And I don't
temperature's
even
wrong,
have that.
if the temperature's wrong, they're sending them home. So yeah. Some people are taking this shit serious and some ain't. But I say take it serious and don't be fucking around with it. Well, like Todd Snyder would say, oh hell, I got half of one here. I was going to do a beer run, but I don't have to yet.
That's my fucking beer. The fuck?
I didn't know you had one.
That's my fucking beer. This motherfucker tries to steal my beer.
Damn, Rob, that sounds like something we'd hear a lot. Yeah. Gregor, now I ain't dead either, dude. Not yet. Oh, I know, Tom. Some people are just stupid. I'm staying away from everybody. I don't even like being this close to Zachary, but he's got to be here to work my computer. Okay, like Todd Snyder said, BEERUN.
What he meant to say was BEERUN, beer run. And yeah, Nate, beer run, bitch. last time he made a beer run, I asked him to grab my bottle of bourbon, and he didn't, so I had to go get up and get it myself.
Yeah, but who's been pouring your bourbon now?
Yes, you have been pouring my bourbon simply because it's halfway between you and I can just reach over and be like, "Hey, woman, bourbon me." Um. Oh, Mitch coming in. Thank you, Mitch. Hey, I know. I know when you came in last time or the first time, I know you were talking about how hard things are over across the pond, getting even just staples. I know you were saying you had to pay like, I don't know, 900 British pounds, which is like, I don't know, $40 American. I don't know the conversion rate, just to get a case of evaporated eggs. So 20 pounds. Oh, that says 20 pounds. If you just donated 20 pounds, that's like 22.50 American. So hey, thank you, Mitch.
Thank you, Mitch.
No, really, I'm talking shit because I'm an American. I don't know conversion rates, but no, really, Mitch, thank you. Really appreciate it. Um, Kevin, I don't know why you're saying sorry. Um, but no, really, Mitch, thank you for the donation. We really appreciate it, and seriously, I hope everything over there across the pond gets better for you guys. You never know day to day what's happening over here, but seriously, cheers, mate, and God save the Queen, right?
25.11 US dollars.
Mitch, I gotta ask you, how did you end up in England? If you told me this already before, I don't remember. I'm an old man and forget shit. So,
Yeah, and Tom, I said that was about 25
so,
Americans, so thank you for super correcting me.
anyways, Mitch, how'd you end up in England from Indiana?
And Mitch, if you could email me and give me some insight on how to end up in England from Indiana, I would honestly appreciate it because I need to get the fuck out of this godforsaken Midwestern state and I want to get across the pond.
You only been here a month.
I grew up here for 18 years too.
Well, yeah, I'd like to know how you ended up in England from southern Indiana. That'd be interesting to me.
Probably a plane.
You think?
Yeah, slow boat.
Oh yes, Mitch. I've had powdered eggs before. I was in the service. Yeah. Yeah, Rob. Man, me and Troy's been friends. Hell, basically since right after I started my channel. Troy started his right before I started mine.
Oh, Tom, thank you coming in with the $25, which is about what actually Mitch donated. If
yeah,
you can,
he was shy 11 cents.
yeah, Tom, you might want to kick that up to about 12 more cents. But yeah, no,
Thanks, Tom.
another 20 Great British pounds. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's cool, Mitch. I thought maybe you had been in the service or your husband been in the service or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's cool. Tom, you're all right, dude. But yeah, going back to Rob, yeah, me and Troy been friends for fucking years, man. And like I say, he found me right after I started my channel. And when I found him, I think I found him first. And he had just started it. And now I'm at, what, 5,600 subscribers, and he's got 56,000, 156,000. I mean, go figure. But, yeah, Troy's a good dude, man.
Tom, I would love to go to Germany. The only thing keeping me from moving to Germany is I don't speak German well enough. My German is decent enough where if I went there within 6 months, I would be fluent. My German is decent enough that I could be fluent in 6 months. I'm conversational now. But if I move to an English speaking European country, i.e., Northern Germany, or sorry, Northern Ireland, England, Wales, Scotland, something like that, I could reasonably, if timing, I could get citizenship there, then I can move to anywhere else in Europe. Because let's be honest, Brexit is actually not going to happen. And that allows a lot of other opportunities. Um, but no, I want to move to England. And Mitch, if you email me and can give me some advice on moving to Europe, I would really appreciate it.
You don't say that 4 times. Uh,
Eat my
Robert.
asshole.
Yeah, okay. I know you as Robert. Okay. All right. Now I know who you are. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what we do, man. We just cook, man. Hell. Yeah. Glad to know. And I can. And I suck with names, so at least now I can put a name to another name. See, 'cause I don't do good with names and to faces and shit, but
Tom,
yeah, Mitch, I am not a game person and a movie person like Lord of the Rings, but it doesn't sound silly to me as long as it works. That's all that matters. You got to make it work, and if you make it work, I mean, hell, go for it.
Tom, no, you're right. Starting in the 80s, everybody in Germany in like the 6th or 7th grade was required to take English as a second language. So you're right. Yes. Most people, especially in my age range, mid to late 30s and below, they do speak English. The problem comes in is to that stereotypical stupid American. If you just show up in Berlin and are like, hey, I'm American, talk to me in English. Well, fuck you. This is Germany. Um, but if you make that genuine attempt to say, Entschuldigung, mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut. Excuse me, my German's not that good. Do you speak English? Yes, most people are more than happy to speak English to you in a conversational setting. The difference being is between talking to somebody in a conversational setting and being a chef or cook like I am and working in a restaurant, working on a line with a chef who in their native language are barking orders in German. That's my issue. I am not that good at German to be able to work in a professional setting. It would be very much like a Mexican immigrant or Hispanic immigrant in this country working at a drive-through McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King, or whatever in the United States. That would be like me working in a kitchen in Germany. There's a language barrier there that is hard to overcome.
Yeah, Rob's pit stop. Yeah, I did 5.5 in the Air Force, so hats off to your daddy. Blood sausage. Yeah, I know what it is, but I ain't eating it. I ain't eating it. That's something Zachary'd eat, not me.
So blood sausage, I have always been apprehensive about eating blood sausage. Growing up here in southern Indiana, his family, my mother's family, I always heard them growing up talking about blood sausage. And the first time I ever had anything similar to blood sausage was when I went down to San Diego, California, down on the Gaslamp area, which is like their downtown area in San Diego. There's a little Irish pub bar called The Field. And at The Field, they have a traditional Irish breakfast. And on their fry up, they have black and white, which is black pudding and white pudding. They have rashers, toast, mushrooms, tomatoes, beans, proper fry up. And for those
Where's
living,
the eggs?
so for those living here in the States, blood sausage is black pudding. It's an iron-based, iron and oat-based sausage. White pudding is, instead of blood, you use bone marrow.
We didn't use oats here.
And
The Germans here didn't use oats.
you're not Irish either, so shut the
You
fuck
No,
up.
but
You
their
did too.
blood pudding, their blood sausage didn't have oats in it. Is what I'm
Yes,
saying.
it did.
So
It
either
did.
way,
Yes, it did.
Oh, none that I knew of did.
Yes, it did.
Oh, so I'll be corrected.
Haley, no, we did not go to the field. I did not go to the field with you. But I order their traditional fry up, and the first thing I did was take a bite of the black, and the first thing I said was, "Oh god damn, oh god damn." And before I took another bite of anything else, I ate that entire portion of black pudding. And then I licked the plate clean and I looked at the bartender and I asked her what it would take to get another portion of that black. Growing up, the idea of blood sausage, that's the term of blood sausage, always fucked with me, but I've always wanted to have black pudding. And then I went to, oh, Kenny, well, you call it an English breakfast, but the Irish blood in me calls it a proper Irish. That's a fry up. But I ate that entire portion of black pudding, ate the rest of my fry up, and then I looked at the bartender and said, "Hey, can I get another pint of Guinness? And what would it take to get another portion of that black?" And they brought me out about another 8 ounces of black pudding. And if you haven't had blood sausage or black pudding, find yourself a local butcher that makes it. And I tell you, it is God's honest. I don't even believe in God, but it is the closest to heaven I've ever been. It's fucking beautiful.
I ain't eating it.
I ain't doing it. Where am I at here? Where we go? Steve Rodriguez. Blood boudin. I don't think I could do a blood boudin. I've had, I think, every other kind of boudin in the world. And I love me some boudin, but I don't think I could do a blood one. I don't know. You put the word blood in my food, and I'm just not going to eat it. I'm sorry. I
I thought
like
the
that.
same thing until I had blood
No.
sausage. Mitch, you can't deal with black pudding. Baked beans on England suck so bad. Well, yeah, because Mitch, you're getting those Heinz baked beans.
Yeah, they're Heinz. They're Heinz. A proper fry up in England, you have Heinz beans.
However, Mitch, you have seen me say to other Canadians here, I will gladly trade you X for maple syrup or all dressed chips. Mitch, if you can send me a bottle of HP,
We can get that here.
you can get HP here?
Yeah, all over.
Eat my ass.
Yeah, we can get that all over.
Mitch, there's 3 things I need. Mitch, I want HP sauce,
We can get that here.
Sarson's malt vinegar, and Coleman's mustard.
We can get that here too.
You can get Coleman's mustard here in Evansville?
Yeah, yeah. You want the wet or dry?
Well, I mean, I prefer it wet, but what are we talking about?
Yeah, we can get Coleman's and we can get HP all over the place. Yeah, we're not as backwoods as you think we are. Yeah, Nate, I like them rare. Pretty much.
So
The
Rob,
older I get, the rarer I want them.
Rob wants to know when we're going to do a cooking challenge between me and you.
I don't know, man. We'll have to work on that.
All right, how about this? We'll set a poll on Facebook. An ingredient. I will make a poll for one ingredient. It'll be a list of ingredients. You guys get to vote. Whichever ingredient is voted number 1, we will do a challenge between the 2 of us with that ingredient. Now, what that ingredient is, I don't know. It could be anything from cilantro to lamb shoulder. I don't know yet, but we'll make that happen.
So you're gonna give me you're gonna tell me to cook a green bean with you?
Against me.
That's what I'm saying. You're
What
saying
whatever they vote.
one ingredient?
I'm gonna.
That's what I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
You can use anything else, but that one ingredient has to be a
Yeah.
a piece of
Part
the,
of it.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like Iron Chef. You have one ingredient you got to use in there.
Oh my God. I don't know about this.
Okay. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that.
no, Mitch. Yeah, no. In America, we use corn syrup to add flavor, thicken, sweeten everything in a bottle.
It sucks.
No, it's absolutely horrible. Now,
But people use it.
so that's why I ask if you can send me a bottle of HP from England, some Sarson's malt vinegar, and Coleman's mustard. I will happily do a video. You shut up. Mitch, if you send me a bottle of Sarson's malt vinegar and Coleman's mustard, I will happily do a video of a proper fry up. Sorry, not a proper fry up. I will do a chippy. I will do a video of a chippy for everybody out there. And if you, those of you who don't know what a chippy is, that is fish and chips. If I can get a bottle of Sarson's malt vinegar and Coleman's mustard, I will do a chippy video and post it for all of y'all to watch.
Mitch, just in case you're watching, I'm almost 98% sure
That he's an idiot.
he can get all of those ingredients here right now.
Yeah, I can get Cadbury chocolate in America, but
No,
the Cadbury chocolate we
no.
get in America is different than the Cadbury chocolate they get in England.
No,
Fuck off.
I'm just saying, the best Cadbury chocolate I ever had made came from India.
Tom, no, Tom. Look, like I said, I would put up a list of ingredients. I am not going to do anything. I'm not going to do aardvark or capybara. I am going to do things that are widely known, but an array of ingredients, and it will be a poll over a week for everybody to vote on. And it might take me a few days to come up with the poll because it's going to be an array of things. But no, I will put a poll up, and whatever is the most voted ingredient, me and him will do a cook off, and see who is better at cooking.
Tom, frog legs here, unless you gig them yourself, they're gonna be Chinese or Japanese, and I ain't doing that.
And Tom, yeah, you're right. The Kinder eggs that we get here in America are different than the Kinder eggs that you get in Germany because the Kinder eggs that you get in Germany have the little fucking candy surprise, little toy surprise inside. And like 30 years ago, the U.S. government decided that was a choking hazard or something and made those illegal in the States.
Yeah, and also, Tom, I ain't doing pig brains because there's so much cleaning involved in them and a lot of prep involved in brains. And if you know me, I'm gonna go to the hilltop and want a brain sandwich, so I ain't doing that. Kevin, I'm going with Cadbury every time.
Look, Cadbury cream eggs are disgusting. It's like chocolate wrapped around
I don't know what a cream egg is. I ain't eating it. I'm just saying Cadbury chocolates. Yeah, I'm going with Cadbury. I'm not doing none of this, whatever you call it, eggs shit. Yes, Kevin. They've been killing our pets for years, and I don't know why the government still allows it. Now they're killing our people. I don't know why the government still allows it. I really don't know why the people of America still buys Chinese stuff. I really don't.
All right, before we get into borderline
That's all
racism,
I'm saying. That's
xenophobia,
all I'm
and
saying. You don't have to get all crazy. I'm just saying. That's my opinion. I just don't understand it.
okay,
Oh, Scanner, yeah, you did make a remark a while ago. I seen that a while ago, and I was going to comment. Yeah, dude, make some cooking videos, man. We're just one big happy family here, man. We make cooking videos. We eat. We cook. We drink, and we enjoy life. And yeah, cook, dude. Make a video and put it up. Yeah.
I have an idea, Skinner. I have an idea. Since you're not too far from us, instead of making a poll for what ingredient we use,
Bear Champ, what's up, dude? Hey, buddy.
Skinner, if you have 2 pieces of lamb of the same cut that you would like to donate, I will happily drive up and get those lamb from you and come back down, and me and the old man do a video of lamb v lamb, mano y mano, as they were, some Skinner Farms lamb. Now, you don't have to. I'm just throwing it out there.
How you gonna drive up there? You don't have a vehicle.
That's what I was just thinking.
You got a car, shut the fuck up.
It won't make it though.
Yes, it will.
No, it won't.
He's in my.
Yeah, Mitch, I don't know. It's wild out there, man. I don't know, but people should stop and think. Stop and smell the roses, man. And you know, just buy local.
As you sit here with your iPhone and Dell computer, both made in China, get the fuck out of here.
These were what you call it, and this phone was a given me. Somebody gave me that phone.
Eat my asshole.
But my beer is made in America, and
probably with illegal immigrants labor. So
no, I doubt it. And most of the food I eat is an American, and I'm not a big Chinese food type / Oriental / sushi wannabe, whatever. I don't eat all that junk.
For the last time, they're not Oriental, they're Asian.
Indonesian. I don't know. I ain't doing it. Beer Champ, Rob, hey man, dude, we gotta tighten you up on them poppers, man. You using way too much fucking cream cheese, dude. You gotta lay off that cream cheese and start putting some other shit in there, man. I'm just saying. Cream cheese sucks, man. Quit using that shit. Use some real fucking cheese, man. Cream cheese just fucking sucks, man. Like, man.
Oh, yes, Haley, whatchamacallit. That's exactly what he said.
Mitch, I used to work for a place, and it was a farm store here, and I bought a pair of their pants, their store name. I'm not gonna mention them, but and I worked outside and did a lot of the manual type shit, and a pair of pants would last me 3 or 4 years. And their pants were made in Mexico then. Jeans. We're talking about jeans here. And the jeans would last me 3 or 4 years. And then a couple of years before I left that company and retired,
How come you keep seeing Haley comments. I
They
Also talking to her on
they
Facebook.
quit getting them from Mexico and they started getting them from China. And I couldn't get 6 months of use out of those jeans. They were just shot. After 6 months, I couldn't wear them no more. And I went from 4 years for one pair of jeans to 6 months, just like that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know why they still do it. I'm like, fuck it. Brandy, no, fuck a bunch of cream cheese. We ain't doing that shit
can
here,
put in
man.
whatever she wants.
No, we ain't doing no cream cheese. It's that's just wrong. It sucks.
Jeez, shut up.
So, yeah, Tom. You get that funky shit and it just don't work, man. I'm like, hell. You know the company I work for, so you know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, hell. Yeah, it's that I worked for. I don't work anymore, but yeah.
How long are you gonna be on here? You've been on almost 2.5 hours, Keith.
Yeah, I know. I'm loving it.
He needs a little bit.
Come on, girls. Cream cheese sucks. Try goat cheese.
No, go cheese.
Try ricotta cheese. Hell. Try Colby cheese. Anything, but don't. No. Okay, y'all. I think I'm going to get out of here tonight. This has been fun, though. You damn right, Tom. You better hate it when you're here. I'm going to get out of here and end this chat. I want to thank you all for the super chats, man. That was unexpected, and I appreciate the hell out of it. I still don't know how to do this shit. Zachary's got to set this up for me, so I'd like to do this every Monday or Tuesday night, as long as he's here and able to set this up for me until I figure out what the fuck I'm doing. But you know me, I'm too stupid to figure anything out. So yeah, Rob, I Beer Champ, I like that extra sharp. That's my favorite.
Are you signing off?
Yeah.
Let me say bye.
So I'm gonna get out of here and appreciate y'all showing up. I'll let Zachary say goodbye and thanks y'all, man. I had fun with this one tonight. Hope you did too. And I'm gonna go to the little girl's room and let Zachary say goodbye. So there you go. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
Oh. All right, again, thank you. This is first off, I want to say thank you to everybody that's donated. This is probably definitely the most amount that people have donated so far. Just a couple mentions. Nate, thank you. It's been a while since I've seen you or heard from you. So Nate, good to see you around here. Tell Chad I said hi, and I hope to see you guys sometime very soon. Haley, thank you for getting on and being part of the chat as well. I hope things are. I know you're in Florida, so what are you gonna do with that? But no, everybody, again, thank you. I guess this is something that he's been wanting to do now, once a week since I've been here. and this is probably the most active I have been. I made myself a moderator, and I was actually on camera most of the night while, well, I was half cocked when this started, but no, everybody, thank you. There's definitely some names that I've seen here, for the last couple weeks. Kevin, Hobo, if you're still here, Mad Dog, Mitch, a lot of you guys have been here the last couple weeks. I know you're longtime supporters of his channel. But no, it really does mean a lot to me and to him as well, that just the headache I have to go through every week to get this happening, to make sure that he can stream and not fuck up his computer, or you guys not see and or hear him. It does mean a lot to me. So thank you. I do plan on doing a video sometime in the next, week or so, a couple weeks, with me and him, kind of a cooking challenge. I will start a poll and see what ingredients you guys want to see for us to cook. But again, thank you to everybody. Again, those who I know personally, Nate, Haley, a couple of you, Brandy. Great to see you guys here, and thank you for everything. Be safe, wash your hands, wear your masks, and cheers, everybody. Have a good night.